Farmer Nigel Miller receives an inspection from a Scottish Government official to measure the dimensions of his land. A few years ago, the official would have done her job and gone away, leaving Nigel waiting for different inspections from a variety of agencies. But not anymore.
As part of our inspections, we're also doing some checks for SEPA as well.
Yeah.
I see you've also got bale silage. Is it okay?
Yeah,
if we're
of course I have bale silage. We have the ag bags up here.
The inspector's now examining Nigel's silage bales for the Scottish Environment Protection Agency and will carry out all the inspections necessary in this one visit.
One of the real sort of issues for all of us, I think, in farming is paperwork and being diverted away from the real job. And I think that the less days that we spend going through paperwork and double checking what we record anyway, the better. And in the past we found that a lot of the record keeping we kept was checked maybe 2 or 3 times by 2 or 3 different people on 2 or 3 different days each year, and that can't make sense. I think it's a catch-all sort of approach, which means that when one inspector comes on farm, every aspect of your compliance is checked. Rather than having a whole series of visits, you get one visit and it's hopefully all over in a winner. So from the farmer's point of view, no inspection is good news, but at least it concentrates the pain, I guess, and means that you're not impacted by continual series inspections.
This new approach to inspections has come about through the SEARS partnership, a collaboration of 9 rural affairs bodies.
SEARS is a partnership of 9 central government bodies in Scotland, all of whom deal with land managers. And the idea is that the land manager should experience us as if we all belong to a single joined-up service and not 9 separate bodies. We've started to join up some of the inspection activity, so we've reduced by 3,000 the number of times people have had to come out and inspect on farms. And we can do that because some skills overlap, and we can report back to the other organisation what we've found.
Another area that farmers in Scotland had expressed concern about was the amount of paperwork they were having to do.
One of the things that SEARS has done is that where before we had lots of forms to fill in, they have been able to join all the forms together so that even if you have to fill in, say, 2 forms, you can take the information from one form and put it on another. And that saves time. And at the time of year, normally when this happens, in the middle of the year, is a very busy time, when we can't spend time sitting in the office filling in forms. Some of the forms are very important because if we don't fill them in, we don't get support payments, so it hits our bank balance. Some of the forms are important for the government to get statistical information about what's going on out on farms so that they can devise government policy. But it is important that we're not duplicating that information. And so the fact that the forms have been streamlined means that everybody gets the information they need, but at the minimum inconvenience to the person filling it in, namely the farmer.
We've been able to reduce some of the charges to the land manager community by eliminating some of the groundwater licence fees. But we've also been able to think harder about how many times we need to ask questions and count animals. So there are fewer questions in the agricultural census now, fewer people are being sent some of the survey forms, and that should make a big difference over time.
In the wake of foot and mouth, biosecurity has been a crucial issue. Before SEARS was created, the 9 agencies involved all had their own approach to it.
Hi there, good to see you.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yep.
Fine. Biosecurity is one of the crucial aspects of the start of the SEARS project, and it was something that we felt we had to do to standardise the biosecurity across the agencies involved within SEARS. I think the watchword is really arrive clean and leave clean.
SEARS guidelines are common sense, you wash your clothes and your footwear when you arrive on a farm, and you do the same when you leave, and if you use disinfectant, that kills all the bugs. And by doing that, that stops a huge expense to a farm's business because of disease coming onto it.
The response to SEARS has been overwhelmingly positive, and everyone involved can see the difference it's making.
We really want staff to feel that they're part of a joined-up public service, so it's not just working for their own employer, it's working with colleagues in other organisations in the public sector so that the client gets the best possible joined-up service.